much action can you possibly fit into one single year?
That's the game. That's the game.
What is happening?
How much failure?
I'm so sad.
This like a chunk.
Any records?
People have fished their whole lives and never catch a walleye like this.
Freaking diamond. Looks like Hook got its revenge.
And lastly, but most importantly, any shenanigans?
Look, a monster.
We've had a great year, a challenging year, and I think you're gonna like it. Let's start this hunting and fishing mega montage off with January. A month that took us down into southern Alberta, where Kelsey catches her personal best pike, and someone pulls a ring through the ice.
She had no idea what was about to happen or what Alex had set up. We had our cameras going, and this is what happened. Now, I had absolutely no idea, but apparently Shalane does not like drones. So as I flew up overhead, it distracted her enough to miss the fact that Alex had reached into his pocket and pulled out a freaking diamond ring.
You did a very good job.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Did you catch one?
Hold him in there. He's probably...
Get your hand in there, put the ring out.
Okay, wait.
Go up.
Other way. There is actually fish in this lake though, right? This wasn't the whole thing?
He just wanted us for our cameras.
A couple hammer handles have come through the ice so far, a couple perch even, actually. And I just happened to come over here and notice that Fozzie's cooking his dinner. What's on the menu, bud?
These are handmade by myself.
Okay, yeah. Looking good, bro.
Replay.
Way to go. You read his lips there after that one, finishes that one.
6 o'clock on the nose.
Walter?
I think so.
Yep. Hi.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, that was big head on that one. Oh boy.
Oh, plump monkey. Look at that.
Not bad for a start. Not bad, that's a small one.
65 centimeters. Nice fish.
1.5.
Nice.
Starting predictor. It's like it's fighting like a walleye.
Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, gang. It is approximately 7:15 p.m. and it's dark. We did see one big walleye come above the ice so far. Alex pulled a 65. 65?
We're just waiting for the
And this is apparently when the bite kicks in.
lights and bells to go off up there.
What a bunch of little pike.
Lots of little pike, yeah.
In the meantime,
we're
whipping up some
We're
grilled cheese without margarine.
MacGyvering some stuff. The guys who said they didn't need much food keep asking me to cook some food.
Okay, we've got a nice little greasy surface there to put a piece of bread and cheese on.
Okay.
Little did we know that we were about to have a lot of fun. Huge shout out to Gators Custom Rods for these custom ice fishing rods that they have crafted for us.
Oh, we finally got a hit. We got the oilers going on over here.
We got it.
Bigger action over here. You got your drag set okay?
Yeah. He's at the top. Wow! Look at that, baby!
Head to head for the face-off. 1:56 to go in the second period.
64. Now I know it's not quite as big as Alex's fish, but this definitely helped our team get on the board. Nice, healthy specimen Alberta walleye. 64 centimeters, but man, that fish is heavy. Holy crap. Yeah, let's get her. Let's get her home. Thank you, honey. We did it. We got one. If it needs to take drag, baby, let him take drag, okay? There's a drag
I
feel.
say it doesn't feel that.
There's a drag feel. Oh yeah! Yeah, baby.
Oh, there's a pike.
Grab that fish. Grab that fish.
Cute.
Yeah, baby. Nice job, baby. Nice job, baby. Nice job. Look at this.
My biggest pike, absolutely.
Nice job, baby. Woo! Nice one.
Are you measuring?
Wasn't a Walter, but you know what? Look at this.
Yeah, I thought it was at first, but then it,
That's what, 8 pounds? Maybe 10? Look at this. Look at this, folks. Look at this. Look what she did. 32 inch.
82 and a half.
How many inches?
Oh, inches, sorry.
32 inch.
You gotta be 30.
I'm past 32. I'm 32 and a quarter.
Here's the scale.
32 and a quarter.
Okay.
I was gonna say, yeah, maybe 8.
7.5 pounds.
Ha!
That's a nice pike, baby.
Let's go back. Am I gonna go in this?
Did you have fun last night?
I didn't freeze to death, so I call that a win. And didn't get smoked out by carbon monoxide. So
Also a win.
too. All in all, I'd say a successful trip.
I'd say so.
Not that we're giving up.
Oh, we were far from giving up hopes on a big fish. But with only so many hours left in a day, we decided that we would leave this place, head to a different spot on the lake, and to see if we could maybe catch a big pike before we all head for home. This is what would have been the biggest fish of the trip, I'm pretty sure. In fact, I'm pretty sure Fozzie's pretty sure too. This fish eventually ended up getting offline, but the guys figure it was in the range of 15 to 20 pounds. So definitely a big mama. But we had more time and more rods in the water. That's not the last one.
No, nowhere near that one. Not even close.
So that brings up an interesting point, because as far as I remember, there was an Instagram post not too long ago from somebody called Fozzie Outdoors.
Hey, Bloodlines, Fozzie Outdoors here. I challenge you guys to an all-season ice fishing tournament.
Challenging Bloodline Adventures in a fish off or something like that?
Starting December 20th, all the way till the ice is no good to be on. I'm talking biggest northern pike, walleye, burbot, perch, and rainbow trout.
I believe that was correct.
So what are we at? We've all caught walleye. Yep. Mine was 64.
64. Ours
guys
was
was
66, I believe.
Alex's
I
is
think
65. We'll have to check the footage. 65, 66.
Yeah.
So you guys got us there.
Yeah.
Height,
100,
Kelsey's was
32 inches.
32 inch.
And ours is 42 inches.
And yours was 42 inch.
Yeah.
So far, Team Fozzie's kind of kicking our butt. But
We already got stuff queued up next weekend, so we're going.
hit again.
home now. We'll see you at the next one.
Go fishing!
Tim, I brought my own mop handle this year. that looks better than the one. Day one on the deep blue sea. See what Lady Luck has in store for us today. Are you ready? Got it. If a big fish was what I came to Costa Rica for, then it was time to buckle up, just 15 minutes in.
Vila, vila, vila.
Got more weight than the last two years.
Photos, please.
Yeah.
Jump with the rock. Okay, right there, guys. Yep. Hit me.
Carlos just told me that was a 100-pound fish.
You know what that means?
Today we are way down south, Central America, Costa Rica, after something even bigger. You know how many digits are in 100? Maybe even 3 digits big. 3!
Oh, baby. Oh, baby.
So our favorite first mate was able to remove the hook before he released that sail. So looks like Hook got its revenge. And I've got the hook to prove it. Now a sailfish is smaller than its marlin cousin, but I had just caught the biggest fish of my life, and it was a billfish to boot. Now it was Bryce's turn to settle his score.
Listen up to the tale about a boy down on his luck.
All our electronics, our filming stuff, my cameras, my new drone, all this stuff that we brought for filming is...
We're hooked up again. Karen's on the rod this time. Big sailfish.
Never gonna back down, pushing all the haters away. No matter what they say, ain't giving up. Where's my gun?
Daddy wants.
Moving on 20 years from now, this little boy's all grown up. Sheds the skin, won't give in. Leave it all behind in the dust. No, he won't take nothing from no one. Gonna show him what he's worth. Show him all what you got. Hand it loud like a boss. Get ready, here I come.
Hey Carlos, I'll get Karen to give me the rod so she can move in for a picture. Is that okay?
I want to grab the fish, but I don't want to pick it up because I want this nice to hold.
Okay. Safety is a primary consideration on the Good Day 2, and rightfully so. These are powerful fish, and we don't decide when the fight is over. They do. Maybe sit back in there, hun. He'll need you to reel it in again.
Yeah.
There you go. Good job, man. Awesome. We've talked at length about flying a drone about the deep sea fishing. How does it feel now that it's finally happening?
Well, that's my thumbs because they won't stop shaking. We've invested a lot of time, effort, money just to get this video. It's been a long time coming, and I just could not be happier. The only thing stopping us now is getting it back on the boat. Yeah, okay. I'm happy now.
Well, safe to say that Bryce and I could have sailed happily into the sunset. Except sunset was still 8 hours away, and we had a lot more fish to catch.
Oh, yeah.
Fish on?
It's a bonita?
Let's put in it.
Yeah. One of those feeder fish.
Little guy. That's like home size.
Way to go, babe!
Yeah, very good.
Same family as the tuna. Skipjack. Yeah. What a cool fish.
Okay, Kels. That was your fish. Back to the end of the line.
You've had your turn.
Okay.
In case you were wondering, we didn't actually have an official next in line list, but if we did, there was one sure way to lose your place in it.
Just catch fish while I'm in the bathroom. Supposed to wait till I get back.
That's why we caught the fish.
Artlist was doing number 2 and we caught number 3.
Well, if I wasn't going to hold the rod this time, I figured maybe I should find myself a GoPro.
Should be on the stick. Yeah, by the fan.
And maybe it was fate that prompted Mother Nature's call, because the underwater clip I was about to capture will forever rank among Bloodline's best and luckiest.
Good job, baby.
I called the underwater clip lucky because as Kelsey was saying goodbye to her sailfish, I realized my GoPro had shut itself down, and I had no idea when.
You got an error on the card.
But instead of reformatting, I said a prayer and tried a reboot instead. And it worked.
Couple issues with the GoPro's line was giving me a card error. Wanted me to reformat. Fortunately, I was able to save a couple of clips. Unfortunately, Bryce was not able to save his. He decided that he wanted to go film the bottom of the ocean, which is 1,000 feet that way. His GoPro picture.
Despite this setback, it had been one heck of a morning, and lunch was on deck. Lunchtime on the Good Day 2 is always something to look forward to, and after refueling on some tasty chicken and rice, it was back to the stern for a memorable battle featuring 2 brothers and 2 big billfish.
They both got the same fish.
We did not actually have the same fish, but you're going to want to remember that Tim said that.
Take this one off fast, Carlos, if you want.
just when we thought we were running out of boxes to check on the cool things that happen while deep sea fishing list, well, this happened.
That's a big one.
Oh, she got it. Yeah. That's okay. Oh, it's okay. That was awesome. Gracias, chica. That was a big girl. That was a big girl, yeah.
Bigger than mine?
Bigger than you, my friend.
Hey, yeah, show me how to work one of these things.
Yes. Here. I think my head's a little bigger than yours, so I'll leave it kind of loose.
Well, you do catch bigger fish, so.
There's the master showing us how it's done.
El mismo. The same fish needs to be baked. Stay hungry.
Both baits?
What's going on? It ain't both baits.
Tim, I didn't think it don't part like you could get in by yourself, so I hooked them to help you. Well, thank you.
This is what you call a team effort.
Gracie, huh?
That has never happened before.
No.
This fish was so big you took two of us to bring it down.
Ciao, Bella.
And that, my friends, is one of Bloodline's best days on the water. Carlos and Captain Esteban delivered what can only be described as an absolutely epic outing on the Good Day 2. We didn't catch any keepers, but we caught and released nearly 1,000 pounds of billfish. We got the footage we came to Costa Rica so determined to get. So when the final fish of the day was released, and all the hugs and high fives were handed out, and Captain kicked the engine into high gear for the trip back to land, we felt that we had avenged the misfortunes of the year before.
Bienvenidos a la playa. Did you ever think we'd be back here in less than a year?
Absolutely.
After all the turmoil we went through last year?
Pretty sure I would have sworn the opposite.
Yet here we are. You know, the funny thing is, being down here in Central America is we're very protective about our stuff. We don't want what happened last time to happen again. So, here I am on the playa while those three schmoes are out in the ocean.
Has anybody ever asked you why you go fishing? What with the snow and the cold and the wind and the rain, the time and energy spent to get to a location and potentially not catch a single thing? Well, I'm here to convince you that that is 1000% worth every second of it. So today we're going to share with you our top 4 reasons why we go fishing. Check it out.
I'm sure a lot of people out there would wonder why I would get up at 3 in the morning, drive for hours and hours just to sit on a frozen sheet of ice in the middle of nowhere by myself to catch a fish this big. And if you're a follower, you're probably also a fisherman, and you would have your own reasons. But for me, there's lots of reasons why I'm a fisherman. One, it's a way to connect with nature. We live in a beautiful province, in a beautiful country, and you just can't beat the look of that sun coming over that eastern shoreline. and just filling your heart with anticipation.
Fishing is an adventure. Fishing is an opportunity. I could go fishing all day and not catch a fish and still have a good time.
I haven't caught a single fish here today.
But it doesn't matter. I'm still happy. We're still out here having fun, getting some free vitamin D from the sunshine. You just can't get this experience sitting at home on the couch. Can't. Unless you watch our videos on YouTube. Then you can.
Hey guys, it's Kelsey with Bloodline. I'm at the ladies ice fishing adventure with Lisa Roper up here in Lac-La-Biche. And let's go see what I'm about to learn next. We finished doing a bunch of skill stations this morning and now they've let us loose. So there's a lot of women sitting around. This has been such an amazing weekend. We got to meet so many lovely women, but I just want to say thank you so much to Lisa for putting on this awesome event. I'm so excited to be a part of this, and I can't wait to be back here again next year.
Reason number 2 why we go fishing is because we have the opportunity to teach other people and share the experience with other people.
Do you remember your first fishing trip?
Oh, I got something.
Whether you catch fish or not, if you're around those type of people and surrounded by that type of mindset,
That's a strong feeling.
No matter where we end up or who we're with,
or what language we're speaking,
the experience is different every time. However, there's just something about it that is always so awesome.
It's always been a family tradition, and it's a way to spiritually connect with those that we can't fish with anymore.
We fish because it's in our bloodline.
And number 3 has got to be just the thrill of catching fish. Are you kidding me?
the raw adrenaline.
This could be it. The fight against the line. Holding that fish. Look at that.
Yeah, baby! Nice job! Look at this!
Sharing that picture with your friends. That is magic. Yes. I don't care if we've got 2 followers. I don't care if we've got 2 million followers. It's not going to stop us from going out and doing what we do.
We encourage people to take as many photos and videos as possible because at the end, memories are all we have left when it's over. So grab your loved ones, grab your friends, and go out there and experience the outdoors. Now that we've started the year off with a bang, we've had our share of sun, ice, and waves, it's time to shift gears for a sec, hop on a plane, and check out one of the coolest experiences ever.
On today's rendition of the Brace and Kelsey show.
Yeah. Is this the lost credit card episode? I like this one. This is a good one.
You're probably asking yourself, what does Vegas have to do with hunting and fishing? Well, nothing. But this could very well be the single most important trip the Bloodline Adventures has ever taken.
When I go to Vegas for a convention? Sure.
Meet Sean Cannell, who literally wrote the book for YouTube. He and his team hosted this event called Grow with Video Live, along with top YouTubers from niches of all kinds, teaching other creators from across the world how to be successful with video and social media, and in particular, how to grow your influence on YouTube.
Morning!
Have a look around. This is what the 1% of the 1% of the 1% looks like. There's people here from Dubai, Romania, Panama. We thought we came from Edmonton was a long ways. Nope.
The amount we've learned from Sean and his company Think Media is seriously enough to encompass a degree or a doctorate. There's so much to this game. But I look at things like this. If someone who makes millions of dollars on YouTube wants to teach us how to play the game, we would be insane not to listen.
We're gonna be on that stage next year.
Thank you guys so much. Congratulations on.
And so what does this mean for you? More kick-ass videos like this one.
The buds of spring burst with life, and us with anticipation. At the beginning of every hunting season, I challenge myself to be better, to be stronger, calmer, stealthier, to wait for a better shot until I can't, to make a better shot, and when I don't, to pit the light of hope against the despair of darkness, to track longer and farther until is found the body of the life I took. pay it respect and use it to the fullest. Look who's back, folks. It's Wilmsy the bear hunter.
I only plan on using one of these.
And you are after a bear that has lots of fat on it.
Yeah, big one. I'm gonna try the fat rendering this year.
That's cool.
I'll give it a whirl. I'm excited. Real excited.
And you're gonna videotape the whole thing for us, correct?
I hope someone can do that. Yeah.
Sounds like a yes, folks.
I'll invite somebody over. You can watch the experiment go horribly wrong or however that goes. But yeah, that should be neat. I will videotape it though. Show you guys.
That sounds like an episode, folks. Well, that's the first time in many years I've sat at a bait and not seen a bear. And after sitting there the last night and the previous night with John and having that nice black come in both nights, I thought tonight was a certainty and I should know better. The only thing certain about hunting is that we're gonna do it. But hopefully tomorrow. In fact, I'm certain of it.
Yeah, me too.
Size-wise, it looks okay for him. Yep. Yep. You'll be more comfortable with white reasons. On the money, man. You think so? I'm surprised it didn't pass through. He might have got shoulder on the other side or something. Taking a look at the footage. See what the shot looked like. I think it looked okay though. Oh, it was high, but you had the angle. It looked maybe a little bit high, but Now, we did not hear the death moan after the shot, so we waited until almost dark and then got down for a closer look.
Take a piece of your optimism. Pie there, Ross. Yeah. In this back pocket here, I've got a flashlight.
Take a step my way. Well, Jeremy and I were pretty excited to see that lighted knock in the dusky shadows, and me being the optimist that I am, I thought our trek was over. But as we got closer, we realized it was just a broken arrow laying on the trail, and no bear in sight. I would just leave it sticking exactly in the dirt there. I think we kind of walk ahead about 100 yards. If we don't find it, we'll back up. Get the boys out in the morning. Sounds good. So we went about 100 yards to the west and we couldn't find him tonight. It's difficult because it's been raining for 4 days and the ground is soaked. Leaves are soaked, hard to pick up any blood. But we've got 10 guys at bear camp that would love nothing more than to get up in the morning and help us finish this chapter. So, but I'm still optimistic, buddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take some of that too.
If you're a bow hunter, then you've likely had to endure one of these long, restless nights, wondering if the shot was good enough for a recovery, a question that can only be answered in the light of day. A little bit of a ding in her. Yeah. It's been raining a lot here, so very happy to see that because it's almost impossible to see it on that stuff. Blood on this trail here. Good sign. Our hopes were lifted as we followed the blood down to the edge of a slough where it appeared that the bear had stopped and milled around in a small circle for a while. But outside of that, both the bear and the blood had apparently vanished. After an hour of random circling and the bitter thought of failure on everyone's mind, we decided to make one last organized drive to find Jeremy's bear. So we had about a 2-hour track. We had blood, pretty good blood, 150 yards from the bait, and then got close to a swamp and we could not find any blood. And so we just split the guys up into a grid pattern, walked a line, and bumped into them just by chance, but not before some predators got to it.
I mean, it's frustrating. It's weird how other animals have got to my animal.
Now, if this was a deer hunt, the obvious culprits here would be coyotes and ravens. But according to our good friend Clay Charlton, who runs an outfitting business in the area, there's only one animal that would scavenge off a freshly fallen black bear: a wolf.
That's really too bad, but again, it's better, like you said, better knowing than not knowing, right? What happened? But man, he made it far. I can't believe it.
How far do you think he went?
This has got to be like, yeah, easy. That's got like I guess as a crow flies, probably 300. And then all that loop-de-loop he did around the swamp and stuff.
He stopped bleeding down there. He plotted up, I think, and then he just took off this way.
Which is yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy.
But it's good to know that we did get the tag filled and we got the bear down, and should be some meat to save off of it.
Right on. Good job, Danny. Thanks, guys. Just got back from bear camp with Bloodline Adventures. It was a great camp. Had a blast. Lots of laughs. The hunts were awesome. They were a roller coaster of emotions, really. Long story short, I did get a bear. So now my freezer is filled with both bear meat and bear fat. Now that the freezer's full, I want to try rendering bear fat. I've never done it before. It doesn't look that difficult from the YouTube videos that I've watched. I am curious to see how easy it is to do. It doesn't seem like you need too much. You need a big pot, some cheesecloth for kind of filtering things out. I got this at Superstore. A strainer as well, just to help get rid of any sort of chunks, or I'm sure there's gonna be some hairs in there and stuff like that, so I can filter that out. And then some mason jars, which I'll dig up from the basement later. I'm gonna slice up the bear fat into small chunks and then cook it outside on the side of my barbecue. I'm not sure what this is gonna smell like, so I don't know if I want the inside of my house to smell like bear grease. So being this is the first time I've ever done this, I'm gonna give it a whirl outside and see how that goes. Let's get started. Bear fat sliced up, it's in a pot, it's on the barbecue, and it's sizzling up nice already. One thing I've gathered is that you don't want to rush this process. You gotta cook the fat slow. So I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna check it periodically, cook it slow, and I mean, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, so might as well sit and hang out. Man, I need a break. It's pretty hard work. Oh cow, that smells good. I changed my mind. I want my house to smell like that. Holy cow. They're onto something. That was easy to do, not challenging at all, super worth it, tasted really good. It made that breakfast of eggs and bear sausage taste that much better.
Did you play with Lego when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Of course you did. Everybody did. Some of us still do. Is there still Lego in your house?
Yes, there are.
But have you ever fished with Lego?
Build a fishing lure? Is that what that is?
That's actually a really good idea.
I'm in.
You know, all fishermen are really just kids at heart. Today we're proving it. Once you build your Lego lure, you have to go catch a fish with it to win the competition.
Well, let me go get some trebles.
Yeah, you're gonna need some leaders and trebles.
We got a test pit, like I could drag this through the water like we do. See the action on this?
What are you thinking?
I think it's too big. I think I got to downsize.
First one actually looks like a hook here.
Ow.
Gotta keep it hidden so they don't see it.
That's cheating. Well, give me some race scarf stripes.
That'll get me excited.
He's got the front end of the Millennium Green Falcon or whatever. Oh, the other rule, you can't fall apart. You cannot pollute the lake with plastic Lego. So it has to...
Biodegradable.
So we got some Gorilla Glue there. You got to bring the fish and an intact Lego hook back.
Maybe I'll take those off. I don't think those are gonna stay. Forgot about that stipulation.
This looks like too much fun. I think I got to make my own.
Who's gonna be the certified Lego picker out of the lake? Now that we gotta keep it together, I'm really backtracking on this too. If this thing catches a pike, it's gonna be a staple.
So you saying these things float, eh?
Apparently.
Use all the big flat ones.
I wish I would have maybe learned a little more Lego building techniques when I was a kid. Stuff now have a bag of Lego with you.
No, I thought this come across my brain the other day.
Crayons with my color, not Lego. Paper dissolves, Rick. You can't build a fish hook out of paper.
We should read the warning label on this.
We won't even finish the video.
We'll be casting the wrong way on the dock, hitting shore.
Yeah, first snap ring in.
Fresh start. Fresh start.
Well, that's not any smaller than the last one. No, it wasn't too big. It was just wasn't shaping up properly. Ooh. I think it's about ready to go fishing.
Are we allowed to cut the legs?
Yeah.
Okay, go get my saw.
4 of cubes inspired by the 5 of diamonds.
The cement holding?
I put a lot of it on there, so I hope so.
Probably takes about 12 hours for it to dry.
That's about as long as it takes Fozzie to catch fish.
Oh, hey now. There's a lot of rude accusations coming this way.
Putting weights in it.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. He's hollowing out the Lego to put some mass in there to make it sink.
I can weld it. I kicked it in.
Fozzie's wishing he could dig out the old oxyacetylene torch.
Melt these buggers to get it.
Bradford, it's not too late to jump in, buddy. Just make a fish hook that'll catch a fish. And
Let's stay together.
So if you lose a single piece, it's over? Oh, you got the copper nail.
Yeah.
Who invited a farrier to the competition? Things you do at bear camp when the weather sucks.
Who hasn't showered yet? Put that in your armpit for a couple minutes. Get some stank on it.
Seems like you should have some PPE on or something. Oh, he's taking chances with his fingers.
A little bit stuck right now. There we go.
Whoa, what's that? What's that?
Red Bull tap.
Is that going to become part of the hook?
Yeah, it's going to become down here. The little
we're gonna have
my spinner.
Are we going to allow this, folks?
He's using nails and 22 shell. As you can tell, I did not trust the glue one bit.
It's coming together nicely.
That's pretty big, though.
This is pike we're fishing out here, so pike have been known to eat things a lot bigger than you would expect them to.
It's crazy what they'll put in their mouth.
3 or 4
hands are so f***ing glued.
Oh.
So I'm all about going big or going home. So I pulled the biggest one out of the tackle box, tried to model it, found a little Lego with an eye. Totally forgot how to do finite element analysis on that sucker, so that might come back and bite me.
So my favorite hook here is the 5 of diamonds, so I based it off that and made the 4 of cubes. Simple, sturdy, and dense.
On with a little mouse thing. Never caught nothing on this, but I figured, hey, I'd give her a go.
How'd she look?
Like original.
Just like original?
Yeah. Can't tell the difference.
Hopefully Len Thompson isn't copyrighted.
So here's my hook, and the rule was we had to come back with Lego intact. So I figured one piece of Lego was good, added shit together. I guess it looks like this.
I figured some action would work on this unit, built a few things in the bush, so got to copy Rapala a little bit.
That's a killer looking hook, dude. You could win with that.
Feeling tired, Jason.
Good, looking good. How about this one? All right, let's check out the old 4 of cubes. I can swear that's a 5 of diamonds, man. Ooh, it's got some sinkability, doesn't it? You cast it already? Disqualified. Stay tuned, boys. We're gonna have a bite here. Who's gonna catch the big pike off their Lego hook? No way, fish on! Oh, no it ain't! No it ain't!
She held together though.
That's a good sign. Jared's so close to pulling off the victory. I think the fish was just waiting for my hook, but the glue is still dry. Apparently the old horseshoe spikes are good weed attractors.
Yep. She got a little bit of drag.
Just need to catch fish. What's more fun? Chasing the grizzly in the Yukon or chasing pike on Egling Lake?
I don't know. This might take the cake.
That's the old black devil.
She's a little weedy. Must go down fast.
Yes. Uh-oh. Malfunction at the Lego junction.
You want the Bible?
No, this little treble tangle.
Uh-oh. Give me your most disgusted face.
Son of a...
Oh, I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. Oops. Wrong camera angle.
Yep. Oh.
Does he? He does? No way.
Hey, fall off, you.
That's my boy. Right there. He's got him on the 4 cubes. Oh.
Go on. I think that's even a...
He got him.
Yeah.
I win. He got a fish on a Lego.
Anybody have pliers? I don't want to go through this again.
You might want to grab a tool, dude. I seem to recall somebody sticking their hand in the mouth of a jack one time.
It's not fun. It hurts.
I mean, I always knew it was neck and neck between the 5 of diamonds and the black devil. I mean,
But yeah, don't let me down.
there's more categories that are priceless. So keep going. They don't count, Fozzie.
This is a stickfish. They're rare. This is greenwood. That's poplar. See the difference?
Wow. So doesn't count. Guys know that you got beat by a guy with a rod with a foot broke off it.
Doesn't matter how big the rod is, it's how you use it.
True there.
Oh, Jared, the outfitter. He's locked on. You caught a fish and a stick. Oh, that's never been done before.
I touched him. Picture that out.
Look at that, folks.
Lego.
He bit it. Way to go, buddy.
Bait works.
If you're an executive at Lego, I think you should consider making some fish-ups.
June was a really intense month of ups and downs. Here's one of the downs, this never before seen footage of the last day of the SS Derby, my first boat.
We came out to Wabamun today to see if we could test the SS Derby out, make sure she was running fine. I don't know why, but she's not very happy. It doesn't look good. It doesn't sound good. It's either another engine or a leg or both, who knows. Yeah. So, yeah. And as you can tell, we're really close to that boat and nobody's driving. It's because I'm fucking being towed.
It's okay. I'll forget all about it in a month or so. Trust me. Here's one of my favorite intros yet.
We came out to the lake today to do Battle of the Sexes Fishing Edition.
Hit it.
You ready, baby?
That's what I'm talking about.
You're so dead.
Wait.
Okay. I got him the first sure. Take us out.
There we go.
So we headed out there. We were looking forward to it, but it was easy to see that this day was going to be full of troubles. Like, is this fish going to die? Is that storm going to kill us? And what the hell is that?
Look, a monster.
God, I love that. And I do really wish we had time to show you everything, but this video would be 900 hours long if we did that. So, moving right along, this is one of my favorite stories and experiences from this summer. I catch my biggest walleye yet. Kelsey catches her biggest walleye yet in one of our favorite places. Kelsey just caught the biggest fish of the day.
I think so. Oh my god, that's heavy. Got on the wrong side, but that's okay.
Look what you did. Look what you did. That's a thick monkey.
That's a heavy fish.
That is a thick monkey. All day. That, holy Christ, honey. Oh!
Personal best. But,
E69, 27 inch.
27 inches.
Yeah. 6.5 pounds. Oh, baby, look at this. Right when I think I've caught the big fish, there's Kelsey with the big fish of the day. Look at what you did.
She gave me a personal best, baby.
Oh my God,
that
baby.
Was fun.
Look at what you did.
I just got my biggest fish, biggest walleye ever.
By far, 69 centimeters and 6.5 pounds.
That was a beautiful fish.
Sure was. Let's get some more.
Okay.
Come on up here, honey. Let me have a look at you.
Yeah.
Ready? Oh my God.
Nice fish.
Look at this thing. Amazing. Yeah, we did. Woo!
This guy did.
This is so fun. What a great day on the water. I'm getting messed with it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but it cost you $20. Pay the man.
So in case you can't tell, Kelsey and I are having the time of our lives on the water. The sun was shining. There was not a cloud in the sky. The bugs were gone. The fish were biting. I mean, you couldn't ask for a better day. And despite everything that had happened so far, nothing could have prepared us for what was about to happen. Kelsey had just caught the biggest walleye of her life. I think it was my turn next.
I got hooked the log.
I hope so.
Ooh, that's a big head shake. Oh my God. Just love that. Oh my goodness. Oh, this might be the...
Oh, you gonna beat me?
I might. Oh my.
That slime.
This is a real nice fish this one.
I like it.
I can see her straight down when she goes. Yeah, this might be Ooh.
Oh my God!
I told you this thing was heavy.
Don't let this get out
Oh
of the
my
boat.
God.
Don't drop that.
Oh my God. Find every camera we have and turn them off.
Holy shit.
Look at this fish. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh, baby. I have searched high and low for you. And in the end, it comes down to... Look at this, folks. Look at this.
That's it. That's all it was. And this fish and I fought for a good couple minutes. Holy crime and niddly.
Wow.
The biggest walleye I've ever caught in my life.
Absolutely.
100%. He is freaking amazing. Holy shit. This is undoubtedly.
Oh, look this up. Yep.
75.
No, 76.
76.
Definitely 76. You're a smidge over, I think. New personal best.
76 centimeters. I need that scale real quick. We gotta get this guy back in the water.
Yeah.
Holy God. Oh my goodness. He locks in at 8.07 pounds. 8 pounder. Look at this freaking slog. Oh my God.
Wow. It's okay, they slowed down for the slog.
Oh man, like look at this toad. Friends,
These pictures don't do it justice.
this fish is world class, I'm telling you. People have fished their whole lives and never catch a walleye like this. But we found one. There you go, bud. Thank you so much, my friend. I will never forget you, ever. Ever. People say we're crazy for using these tiny hooks, but let me explain something to you, okay? This fish is very old. This is a mature fish. This fish has been caught before. These fish are very smart, so if you're using a big hook, they're probably gonna shy away from it. So use smaller hooks and you'll outsmart the bigger fish. That's our pro tip. Pro tip of the episode is go get them. Well, friends, there's only one thing left to do after a day like that.
Celebrate.
The best day of walleye fishing we've ever had.
So exciting.
So exciting.
So much fun.
2 personal bests. Sugar caught a tie to her personal best pike that she caught ice fishing this winter. I caught an 8 pound 76 centimeter. She caught a 6.5 pound
69 centimeters.
There wasn't many fish under 60 centimeters.
No, almost everyone was over 60. That was incredible.
And the interesting thing is, usually here, the last few years we've come here, we go in with low expectations because it's been really hit and miss the last few years. But today was awesome. I'll never forget today. That was so much fun.
We were so busy the whole day.
All day. 10 hours on the water.
Yeah, so fast. Crazy. Like,
So
yeah,
crazy.
at least 40 fish.
At least. And they were all beautiful fish. Yeah. I caught the biggest walleye of my life today.
So did I.
Woo! This trip was last minute. I'm so glad we did.
And I'm so glad they had a campsite left. We had to suck it up and tent it for another year, but it's our little humble abode.
It works. Anyways, thanks for watching this edition of How to Catch Walleye in the Summer. Thanks for watching this edition of Slamming Those Summer Wallers. Wow, whamming those summers. Thanks for watching.
July was amazing. My favorite part was when I looked at Kelsey and I said,
okay, Sugar, I got a deal for you.
Okay.
I'm going to cut you loose. You can pick any boat in the store you want.
and I wasn't kidding, but which one is she going to pick? If you want to see the full versions of any of these videos, be sure to check out our library. In the meantime, let's hop forward.
We came down to Sherwood Marine today to help finish the quest of Bryce and Kelsey's search for a new boat. And what better place to do it because they got some wicked machines here. Let's go.
Should we just head straight to her?
No, you got to pretend like you're not interested. Remember, you got to walk around a little bit.
Now it's true, Kelsey and I were at this location a couple of days previously and looked at the boats that they had available. And let me tell you, these boys got some serious toys. They deal with multiple brands and they've got some of the nicest fishing boats that I've ever seen. But can we find something that is comparable to what we've been looking at in the Lund and Crestliner brands? Like this WXR 2060? Yeah, $130,000. Let's try this one.
Man, this is a 17-foot legend. Nice little boat. 115.
It's a beefy
seat.
seat.
Good for you, legend. Right on.
But we're cramped in here. A little cramped for my style. You know, it's not wide enough. Yeah, I could use a wider boat.
Here's the low Fish and Ski 17.
And I gotta be honest, we were seeing a lot of different brands of boats packing a lot of value into different sizes of vessels. Very impressive, but we kept coming back to this line of Skeeter boats because the value that we were seeing for the features that you were getting, at the length and the size of the engine that you can compare it to, these boats were really standing up against the competition that we had picked out so far. And trust me, when I say that we looked at every single type of boat out there, we looked at and considered every single type of boat out there.
Nope. Not a chance. Here's Kelsey sitting in another fishing vessel.
This one cost more than the other one I wanted.
I gotta stop taking you to these places. We've forgot to address the most important question when buying a new vessel.
Is there room to suntan?
It freaking better be.
Actually, I think I could probably get cozy up in that bow too, but...
For what they charge for some of these boats, they should fly you to the sun.
This one fits a lot of the tiki boxes, that's for sure. This is substantially smaller back here because of the curve. Like, you know what I mean? You were standing on a big platform wider. I'm probably not gonna fish up here. In the Crestliner, I probably would because it's lower, like it's not as...
You and I usually fish most of the time back here.
In the other boat.
In the other boat, but
now we have this, like I'll be in here and up there. Between sitting there or like hanging out here.
Yeah, this becomes a whole new world of fishing with your graph. I love how they put the $100,000 boat right next to the, $5,000 boat, just to parallel. Trying to find the one that suits what you need and has the right stuff. But these are a different class of boats. These are performance fishing vessels. Like these Camus boats back here, they got a $200,000 walleye boat. The DV22 from Camus. If you ever want to see complete luxury in a walleye boat.
And to be honest, there was one model of Skeeter boat that was standing out above the competition, but is it gonna be enough to convince Kelsey?
But that's
a honey of a ride. That is a honey of a ride.
I just see myself just take it out, baby.
Okay, just hold still. Hold still. This won't hurt a little bit. So we've got some decisions to make. Models, prices, dealership, etc. Hopefully within a few days, we could solve this problem.
Yeah. I only need one kidney, right?
You can function just fine with one kidney.
What to do?
You can pick any boat in the store you want.
Thankfully, she picked one. However, in order to make a deal happen,
farewell, friend.
We had to get rid of both of our other machines.
Thank you.
But we knew it was going to be worth it.
Okay, what was your absolute favorite memory in this boat?
Oh, that's a loaded question.
Oh, man.
Let's go have an adventure.
This is the brand new 2024 WX 1910 from Skeeter, and this thing is a freaking Ferrari.
She picked the one with the bling bling, and you know what? I couldn't be more happy because this thing is absolutely packed to the teeth with features. Oh, you could go on forever, but there's more electronics in this boat than there is in all of Circuit City. Like, this thing is absolutely amazing. But summer is winding down, time is running out. We've got to get out there, so we're hoping you'll join us out there for our next adventure. Thanks for following us on this one. I'm Bryce for Bloodline Adventures, and we found a lake in the middle of nowhere. Not only that, but this hidden little gem is rumored to be home to some of the best fishing you could ask for. Home to many species, big and small. Plus, you'll have most of the lakes to yourself. But before we can even come close to finding out if the fish are biting, the question we're dying to ask you is,
would you carry your boat for 2 miles to get there?
not only that, but would you then go an additional 2 miles through shallow, weedy water? Would you portage under a rickety old bridge?
I ain't dragging up.
Would you do another shallow water paddle before finally getting to a deeper part of the lake where the fish are at? The really fun part is, there is absolutely no guarantee that any of us will catch anything. Will it all be for nothing? Before we can answer that, we gotta get there first. And that's gonna be interesting. Knowing that this was not going to be easy, we all prepared for a long, sweaty trail ahead, but thankfully, there were these carts that are provided by the park system for people looking to carry their boats, kayaks, canoes, pretty much whatever you're willing to push.
Getting her locked and loaded.
The amphibious John boat.
We got the rods, we got the tackle, we got the boat, the motor. Do we have the desire?
Yeah.
We got 1, 2, 3.
3.2 kilometers to go.
Let the adventure begin. Let's do this.
Now, we've been playing in the trails around the Lakeland Provincial Park area for many years in both summer and winter. And you know what keeps us coming back? The scenery is awesome, the trails are usually very well maintained, and the fishing is out of this world.
I'm tired. I'm sweaty.
You shut up.
And I stink. And we're not even at the first mile yet.
It's actually easier than I expected it. This ain't bad at all. I'd like to thank the guy that ordered this weather. Wow.
We having fun yet?
Always. In these backcountry lakes, there are areas of muskeg and where it's typically very difficult to get through without really causing havoc with the habitat. So this place here is built a bunch of plank trails in these low areas which work extremely well. We're about halfway in and no casualties yet.
This is amazing. What a cool place. Let's keep going. Sure hope those guys wait for me. Always leave the camera guy behind. Jeepers.
Now, I don't know if it's because we had an absolutely gorgeous morning, or because we spent the whole time shooting the shit on the way in, but before you knew it, we were done the first leg and survived the 3.2 kilometer walk in.
I think we made it. I think we made it to the first part. This looks like fun.
This is Sarah.
A little bit of fun, maybe, I guess.
Check out the text message she sent to her mom, our sister, asking if her uncles would take her fishing in the morning. Love it.
Right when I thought we were there, they tell me we're not there yet. Turns out we got more work to do.
Yeah, that was just the overland part. This is part 2 of the biathlon, is the swimming 2 miles that way part.
Mission complete.
Now remember, it's very important to always help each other and not laugh at their misfortunes. I hope they fall in.
Down there. You gotta, as far as you can go, do you find a big lake over that lake? So you guys might as well get started.
Did we put the plug in this thing?
There's a plug?
Now, it turns out that we can actually keep fish where we're headed here. 1 pike and 1 walleye each. And the elusive hunchback.
15 each. This day is already awesome.
Yes.
And if we can catch some walleye, that would be pretty darn cool. But I can find a big
12-inch perch. ...
Let's go catch some fish!
So by now everybody else is well on their way, so we had some catching up to do, but we had 15 ponies to help us get there. This little shallow part that connects us to the main lake was very interesting to see. It was very tempting to cast a fishing rod because you can actually see fish swimming in the shallows, but you only had a foot and a half of water until we started getting a little bit closer to the main body of the lake where the water got to about 5-6 feet. And I know somebody that loves catching pike, so he didn't waste any time.
The pike whisperer comes through.
Long skinny one. This one.
Long skinny. Ooh, attaboy.
Come here. That was just rude. That was rude again.
These are the rudest fish I've ever seen.
No man.
Hey, they made it. All right, should we tell them it's time to go home now?
So because there's only so many hours in a day, we thought it would be wise to daisy chain the boats together and use the one motor to help combat the headwind that the kayak and the canoe had to battle. Saved us some time.
Yeah, mule.
I ain't dragging up.
We'll get up first, then.
How's the ride in the back?
It was great. Best headwind ever.
Excellent. You think there's snapping turtles in here? I heard a rumor.
We were covering the distance, we were narrowing the gap and getting closer to the honey hole where we could finally put some more fish hooks in the water and hopefully catch some dinner. The water here was still incredibly shallow and too shallow to fish in, so we had another little paddle ahead of us.
Okay. Oh, sun goes down in about an hour. We've got to hurry. Let's catch some dinner. Oh, man, that feels good to be back on the bite. Ooh. A little bit of oop-up on this boy. Look at that. Come on, Bryce, I thought you were good at this. Do that?
Did it just pop out?
They spit it out. Just like that, the master.
The old ultralight exaggerates it a little bit, but...
Don't tell them that.
Oh yeah, this is my heavy action rod here.
Yeah.
Let me see ya. Ooh, look. By your lip.
Oh boy.
Hey.
Tasty?
He does look tasty. He might be too big too. The old tungsten.
So you know, it's nice to be out here in seclusion and everything, but there's a hermit that lives on this island. He's even got a picnic table, a little fire pit set up there. Oh my God, there he is. It's him. It's McDermott the Hermit. Well, folks, I think we did a good little dent in supper tonight, eh?
Oh yeah.
Not so bad today. Thank you, fishies.
So when's that side by side coming to pick us up?
Fun is over. Now the work begins. Thanks for the memories. And the dinner. This looks like fun.
I'd like to thank the guy that ordered this weather. Wow. That's us right now.
Where's that screw?
Blue screw. Comes down these little narrows here. Into Jackson. Portage under the bridge into Kennard, and we made it to these islands right here.
That's where the fish were. With our heads and hearts full of memories and good times, we faced the trail ahead of us one last time, back to the parking lot, to load up, to head back to camp, to cook some of this wonderful fish. But first we gotta get there. Fall fishing. Undoubtedly some of the toughest angling you'll see throughout the year. Full of its own unique challenges and rewards.
Holy crap, look at the size of that.
Whether you're dragging lead through the depths or chasing fish that are sunning in the shallows, this time of year you'll either hate it or you'll love it. So we set out on a 3-day mission to see if we could catch one of each of the big 4 species in our area: northern pike, walleye, perch, and a trout of some kind. And in our case, we chose a lake trout.
You're gonna need that.
Knowing the fall wasn't going to make it easy, we came prepared to throw all kinds of lures and techniques at these fish. Plus, with Artlist being down south shooting a pronghorn archery video with Tyler, he was unavailable to be our perch whisperer.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
So we weren't even sure that we could pull this off. Will we be triumphant in our quest? Will we be able to enjoy a fish fry? Or do we end up going home with our tails between our legs, victims of the fall,
Hard.
waiting anxiously for the next trip?
Ew, he slimed me. Are you the one that's been eating all our minnows? Please, please.
Music?
Music?
Roll film? I don't know. Take us out, Sugar.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay, friends. Okay, so here we go. Location, we're not going to tell you. Time, 2:30 in the afternoon. And each of us are allowed 1 pike and 1 walleye each. The walleye has to be between 45 and 50 centimeters, and the pike has to be between 63 and 70. So we're out here testing out the new Skeeter, the WX1910 we just got into. And yeah, we've had some fun here pretty much all day chasing some smaller slough sharks and a couple really small walleye, but this time of year it gets a little tricky. We do have a small gremlin in the sonar system. Our network isn't quite communicating the way that we want to just yet, but we've been able to find fish on the sonar. That's really the main point of it. Plus, if you understand 2D sonar, you can usually get along pretty well. There's a fish directly under the boat about halfway up. Like that. You see that? And what happens is the fish swam underneath the transducer. That's why it looks long and skinny like an eel. Well, we should kind of hop around this island set a little bit here and see if we can get into some different holes, because there's a lot of terrain that's really neat on this lake. You did it!
First wally.
Nice one!
Are you the one that's been eating all our minnows?
Let's look in his mouth. He might have a couple hooks of mine in there.
Ooh, close, 44.
44! That's okay, we'll get him.
Yeah, we know there's some here. We're getting bites like crazy.
Getting bites like left and right, and it's 7 feet of water. Cool. Nice job, baby. Ah, then he spit it out. Little bugger. There's a hungry fish out there. I fed him twice.
And we even found some perch, and even though we didn't catch 100,000 of them, we still had a great time on the water.
It was, we caught a lot of fish, but it just wasn't the keepers we were going for until someone caught dinner right at the end.
She did. And you lost probably the biggest fish you've ever fought.
I think so. It was a huge pike, I can tell you that. That was a big fight.
Big runs, big runs.
Day one, we did a cold lake adventure.
We sure did. We caught some lake trout.
Which was good.
Day two, we played with perch and walleye and pike.
Yeah. So this has been a 4-species
tour.
trip so far.
But now we're looking for mass. We're looking for Sugar wants to catch a 10-pound fish.
I do.
Yeah, let's go get him. This is going to be good.
We gotta do some things.
We got to do some things first.
2 things are off.
Okay.
3 things are off. Here, hold that.
Yes, ma'am.
This handy dandy little plug that I'm obsessed with.
Oh, you don't have to hide a crescent wrench anywhere in your boat to deal with your plug. You just twist and done. Can she pass the pre-flight checklist? I'm going to remind you, she's a flight medic, so she does flights all the time. This is nothing to her. Okay.
Here, hold that.
I got it. Yes, ma'am. Okay, time to go. And of course, she's got to go pee. All right, so not only is Kelsey going to catch the biggest fish of the day today, she's also captain today. So that means she's responsible for graphing and charting initially and getting
I'm finding us some fish.
Oh, you got something on the grid there, babe?
There's some gooders.
Yeah?
New spot. They're a bit deeper than they were last time we were here. Wait, Mark. Nothing.
Okay, explain to our viewers what this means.
Fish.
Fish.
I am that awesome.
Enough said, let's go.
As long as I don't hit things, I don't think it matters how straight I drive.
Just don't fuck up the boat.
That's why I'm so far from shore right now. Maybe I can get that guy.
That guy looks like fun.
He looks funky.
Now, there's 40-inch pike in this lake, but can we find one? The challenging thing is there's a lot of unique places on this lake for them to hide.
We got these new lures from Lucky Bug. These are the Zombie Max and then the pike bombs. I got one of these green pike bombs on, and the water is actually really clear here in the shallows.
Hey.
Yeah, the walleye are definitely not biting, so we're trying to spend as much time as we can here chasing pike. And nothing huge yet, but here's Kelsey with the winner.
Yeah.
Nice one?
Okay.
Yeah.
Want to go for a swim?
Yeah, send him home. We can't keep fish out of here anyways, and he is not wasting any time. No, he's just... I know, he's got a bunch of weeds with him. There, fish number 2. Wrap himself up like a fool.
Okay, turns out all this guy needs is a piece of Ugly Malone.
Can't he do it without putting his watermelon down? Are you going to need it next?
Sorry. Sorry, here, just a minute. This guy go down to get sorry camera footage. Big sacrifice.
Holy crap, look at the size of that! That's the biggest damn pike I've ever seen!
Camera coming back up. Coming up. Hey.
Getting my boat off climbing. Now the little dude. We're gonna come back to you with a much bigger dude. Thanks, little dude. Ball fishing? It's hard. It's hard. What depth do you fish at? What lure do you use? We're finding, honestly, our best luck is chasing northern pike because everything else is shut down. The lake trout, yeah, they're still biting for sure, but walleye, you'd have to go really slow with bottom bouncers and probably pull blades to get a bite out of them. They're not interested. They're done. They're deep. But here, we're in like 10 feet of water in the weeds, in the shallows, and we're trying to throw some flashes at some pike, and so far we're actually having an okay result.
How do you know he's a fisherman?
Pike are notorious for hitting anything and everything, so try anything and everything. One of the most popular things that we usually try are rubber imitation perch, like this. This guy works great, because this is their natural food source. This is what they're feeding on down there, so imitate it as best as you can. Surface, We'll throw some frogs if they're hitting surface bait, plus other hooks like these F-bombs from Lucky Bug. These with rattles inside them. Anything to make a flash, anything to make and trigger that instinct the fish have to attack that flash source. That's what you want to use.
Oh yeah, nice fish.
Thank you, honey. A lot to be said about trying different things, man. We've been fishing this spot for like 5 minutes. Tried 3 different hooks instantly. Went to a spoon, fished it. If we could keep here, we'd probably have him for dinner, but we're gonna let him go. Nice fish though. The water's so clear you can see them chase your hook and strike it.
That one might have been bigger.
Pretty cool, hey? They're fun fish. Thanks, old dude. And away he goes. So nothing tremendous in numbers or size, but this little spot right here is, yeah, put on a few fish for us.
Baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark.
No, good God, no. He's 5 or 6. I'd say.
He's not ready yet.
He ain't ready yet. Chum.
Oh yeah, that's gotta be the biggest one of the trips.
Yep. Sugar with the big fish of the trip.
Yeah. Decent sized guy.
We were just sitting here debating about whether or not we'd go fish Cold Lake tomorrow, and then this fish jumped about 50 feet away from us. So Sugar hooked out her big 5 of diamonds and got him to hit. Nice job.
Not bad.
Yeah, we're doing some trolling, catching a few. The only thing that's biting, so they're a lot of fun to catch. But who can catch the biggest one? Sugar's lost her last 2, and they were probably both bigger than this. Let's go find them. They're getting bigger. Trolling. Nice one. Here's Kelsey reeling in another fish.
I think I'm winning today.
I think you're winning today. This is a beautiful little pike spot back in this little pocket.
Nope. He's got some legs to him too.
Not tremendous, but
it's okay.
Yeah, that looks good. That looks really good.
Here goes.
There.
Ew, he slimed me.
I got him. Yep. Quite possibly one of the last fish of the day. We're running out of time here, but he's just under 7. But I'm gonna say he's 32 inches.
You got me.
31.
Yeah. Come on, mine was only 30. Biggest fish of the night.
Yeah, nice fish. Nice big fish. Like. Yeah, let's try to get one more before we go. This is a nice little spot.
Well, we never found the elusive 10-pounder for Kelsey, but as you know, we did manage to catch all 4 species and have a fish fry. I call that a big win.
Game of inches, man. Game of inches.
I don't like this game anymore.
Jesus. Ready?
I don't know what to say.
It's Tyler's first antelope hunt.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You're excited. I'm just giddy about it. This is gonna be so much fun.
Yeah.
Wonder if we're gonna have as much fun as Bryce and Kelsey.
The brand new boat?
Brand new boat. They're probably on the water right now. What is it? 9 o'clock.
Yeah? I was a betting man.
If I was betting man too. Oh, there's some. Oh, that looks like a nice one too.
All right, well, we just stopped and met a very nice gentleman named Andy, who has given us permission to go after that herd of antelope up here. So, and really, the really cool thing about that conversation is he knew who Bloodline Adventures was. I don't think that's ever happened before to us. That's pretty cool. So, let's see if they're over this ridge here still. No goats in sight. They're gone. They booked her south. We didn't want the hunt to be over that early anyway. Just got a little bit of walk to get back to the truck now. Oh, wow. One walk in, I'm already sweated up. 2 pairs of shirts. It's supposed to be 20 above or something today, but perfect. A little hunting temperature, but I was a little overdressed off the top. Whew, that's better. Okay, let's go find another goat. So we got that big herd out ahead of us here. We got to go about 250 yards, and hopefully we can get there without being seen and pop up on them. They're just on the other side of this fence. Yeah, bring them over here, big guy. We've got another buck off to the left that he's concerned about. The buck was definitely preoccupied with this other satellite buck, but the does, they were fixed on us, and you could almost hear the warning buzzers in their ears.
Tried.
The walk out from the truck to the antelope might not be easier, but the walk back to the truck always seems a lot longer. Lunchtime and we haven't got real close to a goat yet. Think Bryce and Kels are having any better luck?
I hope so.
What's happening?
Not much, just doing some hunting right now.
I think you probably got more in the bottom of your boat than we've got in the back of our truck.
Highly doubt because we're not even on the water yet.
What?
Consider the score tied.
But you're not even on the playing field yet.
Are you using the hat costume things again, or do you have like a hold up thing?
All the tricks are out of the sleeve. We just gotta find one that works.
Go get them.
Divide and conquer.
Go get them.
Closest chance we had yet, though.
Guess you gotta pull it back.
Like any animal that relies upon its senses for survival, the antelope have very keen eyesight, hearing, and smell. So it's very important to keep the wind in your favor. And we've always found it handy to have a little wind detector in your pocket, especially when the breezes are light, so that you can stay downwind of the antelope and upwind of your hunting partner. So when Karen and I drove down last night, we past this hayfield with a bunch of bales in it, and there was some antelope in it. But Tyler and I drove back today hoping that they would still be there, and they were. We've just locked down some permission, so we've got the wind in our favor and we've got bales. All the boxes checked so far. Just one great big box left to check. See if Tyler can get her done this time. We had to do the second bale. Have a rest now. It's a lot of walking. It'll be worth it. See the does? Yeah. He's a big fella. Good goat. So far so good. We gotta get to that next bale. Hey Dad, we need a little bit of luck here. And if this comes through, I'll tell you the story. So how far is it? Back to bale number 2. 208 yards. We just crawled 208 yards on our hands and knees. And my 50-year-old niece are saying, what the hell part of that plan made you think that was a good idea? Whew. We're 150 yards from pay dirt, which will be an adequate rifle shot, but we have to use stick and string, so we're going to have to close distance some more. I don't know yet. Keep the decoy hat on and just kind of hands and use it just out there about 5 yards. Just look at him when he's on. And cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. Is he He's coming. Can you range him? How far? It's 40. How far? 60. Just gonna try and win this.
Tried.
That was fun anyway.
60.
Good for you though. You said you weren't prepared to take a shot that far, so.
Yeah, I think 40 would be my max.
So Tyler did not get to check that big box as we had hoped. But if what we wanted was a really cool encounter with a big pronghorn antelope, hey Dad, we need a little bit of luck here. I guess you could say we succeeded. And we figured it was only a matter of time before a mature pronghorn buck would wander away from his does and into Tyler's striking distance.
This much.
Well, that was about 1,500 yards of exercise.
It was only early afternoon, but with multiple unsuccessful stalks in our wake, our stamina and spirits were starting to wane.
You done fooling around yet?
It's hot outside. I'm getting tired. It's a long day.
I don't think Tyler expected that his first antelope hunt here on the barren tabletop of southern Alberta would be such an uphill battle. But he's hunted long enough to understand that the game is governed by the law of averages, and fortune eventually favors the patient and the persistent.
How'd the shot look?
It's so hard to tell. I thought it looked pretty good, but
I got an arrow in this goat here, but it was a few inches from lethal. He's bedded down beside this fence line, and I think we can get in pretty tight to him. Hopefully. Here's the arrow. That's crazy.
gee, it's been halfway through on it.
Game of inches, man. Game of inches.
I don't like this game anymore.
Well, we had an eventful day yesterday. Tyler and I hunted hard. We got lots of good stalks. The antelope seemed to be responding well to the costume decoys. Finally got Tyler a close range shot at a respectable buck, and we proceeded after the shot to wait several hours, and we attempted several follow-up sneaks and were not able to get another arrow in this antelope. So as we drove home last night, I could tell looking at Tyler that he felt the same way as I did, that nagging, aching in your stomach that a hunter feels when the kill doesn't come as efficiently as we want it to. This morning we packed up the trailer and I had to say farewell to Tyler. He was on the road back to Calgary to carry on his vet studies, which are important too. And that left me to hit the road for home with the trailer. I decided to swing by and have another go at this antelope, see if I can put in one last ditch effort to recover him. Interesting side story. This land that we're hunting is about 100 miles from my home, and I knew that it was the area that my wife grew up in, and we're on land that was owned by the family and their close neighbor friends, which I've got to know a little bit over the last couple of days, which has been pretty cool. There's a road that I turned onto called Buchan Road. It's named for an old school site that, in fact, Karen's grandmother used to teach at many moons ago. A long ways from home, but actually not that far from close relatives and now good friends that I've come to know over the last couple of days that I didn't really know too well before. So I unhooked the trailer at Alan's house. He said, yeah, go in and see if you can find that antelope. So I'm ready to embark upon another several hundred yards of walking through this pasture over the ridge. Gonna hobble my way over there and see how the story ends.
It was a tortuous half-mile walk across the field to the spot where Tyler and I last had eyes on his antelope. The father and me wanted nothing more than to be able to call my son and tell him that I'd found his buck for him.
I'll get it for you tomorrow.
Okay. That's a deal.
We'd even joked the night before as he filled in his just-in-case bill of lading that I'd have to Photoshop him into the picture if it happened. But the hunter and me knew that the chances were slim. We had seen the footage, and the arrow had deflected off the shoulder blade and never penetrated the rib cage. I did catch up to the antelope, but I couldn't get within 100 yards before it jumped up, trotted another quarter mile, and navigated 2 fences with relative ease. If only the shot had been a couple inches to the left, it would be a different story. I can't tell you how hard it was to turn around and face defeat, knowing that the events of the last 2 weekends formed a story that I did not want to tell. A less than perfect shot angle. A less than perfect shot. A wounded animal. A long track steeped in failure. But as I drove down the highway, I began to reflect on the hunt and what made it so memorable. Watching the sunlight glisten in the morning dew. Getting up close and personal with the animals that call this beautiful land home. Meeting new people and fostering future relationships. Honoring the legacy of those that showed us the rules of the game so that we may pass it down to the next generation. Spending quality time with my son, laughing, joking, reminiscing amidst the backdrop of a sport that we both love. And I realized that these are exactly the kind of stories that we like to tell.
Hey guys, it's Kelsey here, out here on the east coast of Canada in Halifax, trying to represent Bloodline Adventure while the guys are back home doing some hunting. And I'm only here for a couple days, but I got the opportunity to get on a 2-hour little fishing adventure. So I'm just getting ready to get on the boat, but I think there might be some cod and pollock and mackerel, which I've never fished for any. So wish me luck, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so update, we're about an hour in. Some unexpected winds have come in. We've been fighting 10-foot waves, some massive swells. We've been jigging in a couple spots, no luck so far, so our captain's gonna go try to find us somewhere else to try. I got one. I don't know what it is yet, but I'm pretty sure it's hit.
Make sure he comes on board. Oh, he's got some real science. Oh, look what he's eating.
He's eating the same shrimp. It was a quick adventure, but a successful one nonetheless. Plus, because I knew that the guys were back home getting after it and playing the game, I figured a couple cod, a rockfish, and some mackerel would be a nice addition to our story. And now I can say that I'm the only one of us who's ever caught a cod. Score 1 big point for the girls. Suckers!
I was right there, just stopped to take a whiz, and then I look over my shoulder, and there's 2 bucks working their way up, and they're feeding, just coming up along the tree line. I'm a little worried because I think I might have had like a deflection.
So Jeremy arrows himself a nice mule buck, but the question is, are the guys going to be able to find it?
What do you think? Like wait a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You can finish your pee if you want.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh, baby.
Why is there blood on the right side?
You hit it on the left side.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good sign. Yeah, pass.
Yeah, me. Oh no, we're good. Look at that.
$500 or $600 meter track, and walking through the bush we found one of these, one of those,
and heartbreak. I saw that too.
So to put this butterfly in motion, if Jeremy hadn't arrowed that mule deer the night before, we wouldn't have gone looking for it the next morning. which means we wouldn't have been here.
Jeremy and I saw a nice bull moose head into this pasture yesterday. Now that the man at the tag is here, I'm going to do some calling along the edge of this bush here.
There's so much bush here. There's so many places for him to hide.
Yeah.
Who knows where he's going to come from?
So the wind was really stiff this morning. It's calmed down a bit now, but that sound doesn't travel very far. So we're going to try multiple spots in this pasture and see what we come up with.
We would call, we would wait, we would move. We would call, we would wait, we would move. We were a couple hundred yards into the bush at this point, probably our 5th or 6th call, and Artlist spotted this perfect little sitting spot for us to try.
Set up behind these trees. You guys are all set up on their chairs.
But little did I know that after Artlist belted out that last call, there was 30 seconds, at most, before this happened.
Oh.
That just happened? Holy shit. I don't know if that shot went through that shoulder or not, but
I can't believe that just happened.
holy crap.
Oh yeah, he's down. No. He's down. He's down.
Holy shit, brother!
He is down.
There's no way on earth that just happened.
You saw him go down? Legs in the air, all four.
Holy guys, we did it.
Holy crap.
We freaking did it. Holy crap, guys. What the hell?
Oh. You guys heard him start grunting, right? I'm like, guys, he's woofing right at you.
Yeah.
Well, no, I didn't hear him until you said.
Goodness.
I didn't hear it until he got.
Oh yeah, no, I heard him and I heard him actually woofing. I'm like, that's why I was like, dudes, like this is not a drill. This is the real thing. Okay, hold on. Come here,
freaking moose.
Come here.
He was freaking.
And he's a tank.
He's
buddy.
He is.
Come on.
That's the biggest freaking moose I've ever seen.
He is a tank.
Oh my god. Boys.
That was what, our 5th, 6th call?
Maybe.
There's no way. That happens in movies, man.
What is happening?
Literally.
What is happening?
Gigantic moose came in on the call. Like he had
If
to
that.
just
No,
down
we sat
that
down.
trail.
I went and tried to send a text message. It wouldn't go. And then all of a sudden,
I was
it's
like,
piece that out.
I look back at you. You're like, yeah, boom.
4.
He did 8 yards, man.
Yeah. That's it. Oh, you know what's so funny?
Unreal.
I'm not joking. The first call we sat at, I didn't really have anything to think about. But then the second one, that I'm like, it is happening today.
Right.
I said it in my head, it's happening today.
Yeah.
Because Bryce has horseshoes up his ass whenever I go out.
That thing's still there. Man, that
I knew it. I knew this was gonna happen.
could be like the most defining moment in my archery career, man. That's incredible.
This is the defining moment in anybody's archery career. Anybody's.
You're gonna have to find a wall in the new house to put a big bull moose.
I know, right?
And then
I look back. I had my bow here. I already had an arrow knocked. in here, so all I had to do was click in.
And I wouldn't have blamed you if you didn't turn the Tacticam on.
I was like, oh god, here he's coming. Click, click, click. Come on, baby.
Good
Flash,
for you,
up,
furry.
bam.
Can we?
Yeah.
Can we please? Like, there's like 1,200 pounds of like freaking moose over there. We need to.
You swear to us that thing is.
I swear to you, I saw legs in the air. I swear to you.
I don't know. It looked like shoulder blades to me, but it was kind of up in that corner pocket.
I saw legs in the air. It tipped over.
Well, I can't wait anymore. I gotta go look.
Okay, can I? So, yeah, I don't even see that yet, but he didn't make it up the hill, as far as I'm concerned.
I told you! Down, boys. Oh, my life is down.
Anybody's life.
He's down.
Look at his down.
We did it! We did it! Oh my goodness. What an unbelievable adventure. Magic. Absolute magic. Sitting in a little clearing.
On a nice comfortable
log. Daddy, he's been proud, buddy.
Oh, man. Can you believe it?
Oh my god, guys. Look at this. It did happen. Unreal.
You know what? The shoulder's actually up higher. You were right where it needed to be.
That had to be a hard shot to kill this animal that quick.
Yeah.
Like, how far did you go? 40, 50 yards?
Not even.
Thank you so much, big fella. You are beautiful. You are absolutely beautiful. Look at that thing. Holy crap. Look at this. Look what we did with our own hands, our own voice, and our freaking bow and arrow, man.
I never heard that sound for real before. That I never heard that before. It was unreal.
So thankful that shot went where. Oh man, I thought I wasted it. I'm like, I'm never gonna get a chance at that again. But
Yeah. I don't know.
It had to go up and around.
What? You know what? I was watching something.
Or it went through.
I was watching something the other day. The shoulder, actually, that really thick part, is higher. It's higher than you think it is. It's like it's way up, like just kind of back of where his ear is, and that part, like that's still.
That was my brand new broadhead.
So, if you would have told me at 4 a.m. when we got up to go hunt geese.
Double down!
I'd be folding my moose tag only a few short hours later.
I don't think I had much of a follow through after that shot went. It was just whack.
Guess what I found? Another one. Little 3-point muley. Little brow tine there. I actually haven't even seen a live deer out here. I think they're either all dead or they moved because they're too tired of tripping over their own antlers.
You know, I think my brother's been spending a little bit too much time in the tree stand and in the ground blinds. Nonetheless, it's been another balmy season, but Huntfest is just around the corner.
Huntfest! Welcome to Huntfest. It ain't always clean. It ain't always pretty. Jeremy's stripping off a layer of pants back there.
Oh boy, I had my lucky deer underwear on and I didn't see nothing.
It ain't always politically correct. Yeah, I don't think that's what we want going on out there, though. It ain't always successful. Well, that didn't pan out.
I shot at a big deer and I missed him.
I blame Jeremy. But it's always safe. That's always fun.
I think he likes it.
This year's cast of characters includes my brother Bryce.
I feel like I'm loading an anti-aircraft gun or something.
His girlfriend Kelsey.
Okay.
Well, I've got
Moment of truth.
Just got a new gun, by the way.
That's my gun.
Yeah, baby.
Holy fuck, that's a kick.
My son Tyler. You like the cross between like Hunter Extraordinaire and Top Gun? My son Nathan. Say something witty.
I don't got anything in the chamber right now.
Really? Jeffrey. I always knew you were a pretty sharp guy.
Oh, wow, man.
Jeremy. Sounded better last night. We're gonna stick Jeremy up in this stand in the morning. She's got a couple cow elk tags, and there seems to be some regular cow elk traffic down this trail here, so we will try that as plan A tomorrow.
I like plan A. Plan A's can come together.
It doesn't usually. We usually run out of letters before the plan comes together.
It's so true.
Unfortunately, the wind changed direction overnight, so we had to go directly to Plan B, which meant coming into the field from a different angle to avoid detection.
Sounded better last night.
Gotta practice.
That was the lost doe call. Is that what it was?
Lost cow, yeah.
Or lost cow. Out here looking for a doe elk.
What you got me there?
Despite Jeremy's world-class elk calling skills, the only thing we were able to entice were a couple mule deer.
Jeremy's stripping that fillet of pants back there.
Oh boy. I had my lucky deer underwear on and it didn't see nothing.
Hey, I got a couple questions for you. Could you smash a sandwich right now?
Yes.
I got another question for you.
Yeah.
Whose job was it to remember the lunch cooler today?
Shit, I think that was you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was me.
I saw you carrying it. What happened?
I don't know. It's not in here.
Oh man, I just don't panic. I might have a granola bar for you.
Oh, we'll have to zip back.
Good. Oh my goodness, that's funny.
Look, I can't wait to get back to the truck and have a sandwich.
I was thinking too. Oh man.
I look in the back seat. Uh-oh.
That's real tough.
Are we hunting hard or hardly hunting? It's kind of tough to tell right now. I mean, we're hanging out, making lots of calls. We're on the high ground here. Calling. Haas is doing this weird one. I've never heard of it before. It kind of sounds like... kind of sounds like that. But he's the expert, so we'll see.
After half a night's sleep, it was back at it, this time with Nathan and his moose tag.
Yeah, load up, buddy. We got a cow moose stand over here.
Just facing me.
Do you think you can shoot her offhand if you walk up there? Without arrest? Yeah.
As Nathan and I hoofed her after this moose, unsuccessfully I might add, we had no idea that the game warden had pulled up behind our truck.
Got the COs out this morning doing their job, checking on things, making sure everything's hunky-dory. All systems go so far. All right, back on the moose trail, we dropped the truck off at the gate here, dropped Jeremy off at the far end of the pasture. He's gonna push the bushes in the middle of this pasture and see if it'll come towards Nathan and I. Ready to shoot a moose there, Nathan?
Absolutely.
You know, there's nothing that fills my heart more than hunting with my boys. And I think they feel the same way too, although they sometimes have a hard time admitting it.
Are you crying?
Screaming.
You gonna blame the wind?
Yeah.
You know, you just love being out here hunting with your old man.
Yeah.
It's okay, man. Well, that didn't pan out. I blame Jeremy. It's my fault. You zigzagged, and I specifically said zag-zig.
Well, I'll get it right next time. Looks like somebody had some chocolate-covered almonds fall out of their pocket. You hungry? Not for those. Okay, we've got a moose at 15 yards, and we can't shoot him because he's on that side of the fence. Well, that's the way this day is going to end. The next morning, I thought the gang would appreciate rising to the smell of eggs and moose sausage. And speaking of moose sausage, yeah, buddy, you did it.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, that's some good work, Nate. Good work, man.
Feels awesome after having that silly moose over on Gary's. See one right there. Perfect shot. Feels awesome.
Yeah, and this landowner is one of our good pals, and he's very generous with his access for us, and we sure appreciate it. Dave, we know who you are. This is the moose we probably saw yesterday, but we didn't quite get a crack at it. It was about a half a mile down there. Are you ready to do this? You want the shooting sticks? Nathan didn't feel quite comfortable with the shot. Some trees in front, and eventually took off across the road. Then we had an untimely run-in with enforcement officer, which stalled us for about 45 minutes. And by the time we got back on the track of the moose, it was gone. So very fortunate to have found the same one again, because it was this pasture just on the other side of this bush where we last seen it. Moose down. Yes. Here's your coupon for 200 pounds of free meat, sir.
Thank you, sir. Get that there.
Oh, no, you had over there.
Break me.
Making the vet do all the work. I'm not even loaded yet.
I feel like I'm loading an anti-aircraft gun or something.
Holy fuck, that's a kick.
I think he likes it. Got rain today. We're going to spend a couple hours walking the pasture, and Bryce and Kelsey are going to hole up in a pop-up blind so that they can sit. Kelsey's back is bugging her, so they can stay put out of the rain while Jeremy, Jeff, and I do some walking.
You guys blitz and go left. You guys blitz and go right. You and the toque, you come with me.
Hunting from a blind is definitely my new favorite way to hunt. It gets you out of the elements, and you get to make the action come to you.
Okay, we're all set up here at the top of the hill on this cut line. We're gonna
See if those boys can kick anything out at us.
Having fun yet? Yeah.
Could be worse. Could be one of those guys out there walking in the rain.
It's very true.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, boys. We're down to about the last 20 minutes. It's starting to get pretty dark out there, but you never know what happens between now and then.
He's open.
Sadly, the only action we saw was Artlist.
He's pretty quiet in the deer woods tonight.
I bet.
I had this really bad dream last night that it snowed. And it snowed and it snowed. And we slept in.
What do you guys think?
That's what you call impatience right there. Didn't even put his blaze orange on. What?
You never know what you'll see when you're deep in the bush.
Another drive. Push and bush today. See if we can push something out of this one. Oh, here in the bush, found somebody's helium balloon that come down here in the forest. It reminds me, this is my 25th anniversary this year. In a couple days, in fact. And people often ask me, why the heck did you get married in the middle of hunting season? The answer has always been, I never got drawn for anything back in 1999, so I thought I might as well get married. And they always say, you really didn't think that through, did you? Maybe not. To the love and partner of my life, thank you for letting me come out and do this in and around our anniversary every year. So happy silver anniversary, honey. Here's to 25 glorious more years. What you doing, Kels?
Schmutzifying the sandwiches. Little truck lunch.
You know your smushification.
That there's a 308. This here is Sugar's new anti-artillery round. 300 Win Mag.
I'm pro at the schmutzing.
He's really good at schmutzing. You guys see your cousins, the Elks, around here somewhere?
Yeah, follow me, man. They're this way. Yeah, follow me, man. They're this way.
I'm on the move, I'm going up. I'm a man on a mission with no missions, and I'm looking for love. Oh, I'm just looking for love. It's gotta be against the law to look this damn good. Cause baby, I feel real good, and I wish I would.
So the story goes, we're out here on another walk. We've seen a lot of tracks crossing the road, back by the gate, going in to this field, so there's a good chance that these guys might put up some elk, because they either were or are still in this field. So Kelsey and I are posted up here at the other end. Let's see what we see. Wish us luck. Wish them luck.
Yeah, it's elk.
Never know.
And I had no idea just how right I was. Trying to make the best of it, we grabbed some rattlers from the back of the truck, and lo and behold, the biggest whitetail I've ever shot at walked out in front of us to see what all the noise was about.
Oh boy. Just about to the end of my drive, I heard a boom.
I knew I missed him, and I would have given anything to have that chance all over again and do it from proper cover.
That was way too far of a shot. Yeah, that's 400. That's a tough one. So you were just sitting here and you rattled him in? That's pretty good.
That's a nice deer. You see him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He held up there.
Just for a second.
Just for a half second.
I'm just trying to see, like...
Yeah, well,
you had to aim above that thing.
I was just trying to put a beat on it, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was neat.
400 though.
Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
My story?
Yeah.
I shot at a big deer and I missed him. I shot at probably one of the biggest whitetails I've ever shot at.
Really?
Yeah.
400 yards.
We were rattling.
Oh, no way.
Came right at us. The opposite direction of the way you guys were pushing.
Yeah.
Right? He came into that water hole.
Yeah.
From the far corner of it.
I'm surprised I didn't hear it.
Because Wilmer just got to us.
Oh.
He was just getting out of the bush to us. And I look over, I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It worked. Like, we were coming around with these things for the whole time. And like, that's the only way that animal would have came at us from that direction.
Yeah.
He heard the rattle.
Yeah. The monster.
He's a big boy.
Just couldn't shoot him. Pretty cool to see though.
Knowing we had more bush to cover, the guys got to work.
You got your stuff together there?
Got my gun. That's about it.
What are you gonna do with it?
Shoot some. Preferably whitetail buck.
You like the cross between like Hunter Extraordinaire and Top Gun thing going on there.
Sunglasses?
Yeah.
I like these sunglasses.
Check out the size of this scrape here. Look at that. Starts way down there. You have to look up. Way up. He must be a giant. He's a friendly one. Final day of Hunt Fest. Back in the bush today with Tyler and Jeff pushing this elk bush, and I just heard the beautiful ring of a rifle. So I don't think I'm too far from them, so we'll find out. We got a joyful ending to our little event here. Jeff's kicking himself in the proverbial hind end. Good setup, 75-yard shot, cow elk. And what happened, J-Rock?
Pulled it.
Pulled the shot.
Missed like a chump. So mad. You couldn't have asked for a better situation. Especially after shooting yesterday, the other day, getting it dialed in.
I know it hurts today, buddy. A couple days you look back and say, man, that was fun.
This is true. I will say that.
Hey, what you doing?
I wanted to test out this new rope I got. I thought, what better way than to wedge the truck down in the dirt. Try it out. So I had to call my brother to help me. Which happens a lot.
Go and get Bryce. He high-centered himself. if you guys wanted just to say hi, you could have just called. Oh man, it's sloppy in here. Did a real good job.
Hold on.
Oh boy.
See you at home.
You probably could have waited for us, man.
In case you can't tell, we love what we do and consider ourselves very fortunate to be able to enjoy the outdoors and share it with the world.
The snow just fell overnight, so you know if those tracks are not far behind them.
And if you're still watching this video at this point, we just want to say a very genuine thank you for giving us a chance to entertain you. And the reason we left December out of this one, well, we're always busy behind the scene, so you're just going to have to stick around to find out. So on behalf of Artlist and the rest of the gang here at Bloodline Adventures, I'm Bryce saying we look forward to seeing you out there and enjoy playing the game.
How was your sit? Well, it was good. We managed to get a cell signal, so we skipped the dishes and got some Colonel Sanders delivered to the gym line.
That's what you need on daily today is pretty freaking cold out there.
Dudes, like this is not a drill.
This post from our
We got Rob, my wallet, our bag, all of our electronics, our filming stuff, my cameras, my new drone, all the stuff that we brought for filming.
Okay, explain to our viewers what this means.
fish.
Enough said, let's go.
You sure you can't strap a bobber onto that thing?
Not here.
Now that you got all sweated up, can I have it back?
Yeah.